Okay, so let's get right into this. I want you to picture it. June 1971.
A moment of, well, absolute triumph for the Soviet space program.
A massive moment. You had these three heroes, Georgi Dobrovolski, Viktor Patsayev, and Vladislav Volkov. They had just done the impossible. They were the first crew to ever actually live aboard a space
The
station.
world's first, Salyut 1, for 23 days, a new
A
record.
groundbreaking record.
Correct.
So they're coming home, set to be celebrated, as national icons.
A whole country's waiting.
Exactly. But when the recovery team finds the capsule on the step and they open that hatch,
Nothing.
just silence. The three men are sitting there perfectly in their seats, belts on, but they're lifeless. No explosion, no fire.
And that, right there, is the chilling paradox of the Soyuz 11 mission. It's what we're digging into today. How a flawless, perfect mission could end in total disaster, with no visible signs of what went wrong.
So the descent itself starts off completely by the book.
Oh, absolutely. The automated sequence is running perfectly. They're about, 168 kilometers up?
Yeah, and the radio chatter is calm. The crew sounds totally relaxed. They are minutes away from hitting the atmosphere.
This is the critical moment.
This is it. During that final separation sequence, when the modules break apart, there's a small jolt, a shockwave.
Which is supposed to happen.
Right, it's part of the process.
Yeah.
But this time, that tiny jolt causes the ventilation valve to accidentally crack open. Way, way too early.
And this valve, it's tiny. We're talking the size of a coin.
But the consequence was instant.
And brutal. The cabin air just rushed out into the vacuum of space. And the key thing for you to understand is why they had no defense against it.
Right, because my first thought is, why weren't they wearing their pressure suits?
That is the absolute core of the tragedy. The Soyuz capsule was famously cramped.
Very tight quarters.
Very. So to fit all three of them in for that long Salyut mission, they had to make a trade-off. They took out equipment, and critically, they took out the bulky pressure suits.
So it wasn't standard practice to wear them during re-entry.
Not at that time, no. It was a calculated risk capacity over safety for that short phase of the flight. A risk that, ended in the worst possible way.
And without that protection, how fast did it all happen?
Mercifully fast. The pressure dropped to zero almost instantly. We're talking maybe 15 seconds, maybe a little more, until loss of consciousness.
15 seconds.
There was no time to diagnose the problem, no time to find the leaks, certainly no time to try and close it. For them, it was just silence and darkness. All while their ship continued its perfect automated landing.
So the rescuers arrive, expecting this triumphant scene, and instead they find this peaceful but horrifying tableau.
And the investigation later confirmed it. It was that tiny valve that was the sole cause. This is still the only time in history humans have actually died in space itself.
Outside of the Earth's atmosphere.
Exactly.